Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Yeah, this Jay come back to you live. On a wonderful Tuesday morning, like to get it started off by the birds, so I'm intrigued by to listen to the bird whistle, That's a sign of life. That's a sign of freedom. Yeah, but real quick, I come to you with your healing tips in terms of loving and respecting your body, alright? And Lasons mean healing. That's the Greek name for Jason, which is healing is the meaning. And I want to talk about fasting. Good morning to all of the good morning to all of my replay viewers. Good morning to Facebook. The reason why I'm going to talk about fasting this morning is because on Sunday I did a video and I said to persons you can leave a comment, and also I mentioned that it was Sunday evening, late in the evening, and I said I did not eat anything from the day prior. And then someone leave a comment and ask me what if I'm fasting, or not everyone can really go without food. It's amazing the way people think most of the time, But let me start by saying this: you should always monitor how many food go into your body each day. Each day should normally be based on 1,200 calorie daily consumption. Anything more is overfeeding yourself. Anything less would either be fasting or starving. Okay, so you have to know the difference. Now, with me, keep in mind, if you know my story, I come from eating like four or five meals a day, along with my cake and ice cream at night. Which was really destroying me. The Bible said the wages of sin is death. That's why most people that are dying today now are dying from food, simply because we sin and we commit an act of sin against our bodies. All right. So, and for persons that are obese right now, just know that you're committing an act of sin. All right, because there's no need for us to overeat or keep regurgitating ourselves. So, just to let you know, for the ones, whether Christians, because you really need to know this. When you fasting, sometime your pastors might have a regimen where that you fast all day and then you eat at night, But here's this: that is very dangerous. Okay, because simply, if you live in the western part of the world, your digestive system, all of our digestive system normally would work the same. It doesn't matter how you think that your body work. For some younger folks, maybe you might be different, a little different if you're in your 20s, because your metabolism tends to burn and consume a lot more. But here's the deal: anything after 6 p.m. that you eat will just be stored as fat. Okay, everything that you eat will just be stored. So that is very dangerous. Okay, so if you fast all day from 6 a.m. To 6 p.m. and just eat late at night, that's probably going to be the reason why you're putting on X amount of weight. Okay, a lot of persons tell me that they normally don't eat a lot. Sometimes they eat one meal a day. Now, that is just starving the body. Okay, so there's a huge difference between fasting and starving the body. And once you know little simple things like this, it'll be a lot easier to accomplish certain stuff. Now, for me, I really don't be hungry as much, simply because there's always fruits I'm eating, and I drink some Ganoderma coffee. Most of you might know about the Gano coffee. That's also fused with JAG and cordyceps. Cordyceps is also I think it's a sort of a bacteria or something. Is it a bacteria? Yeah. But it's what it does is help. It is one of those good ones, because they are good and bad, and they help cut craving and stuff. And it also full of antioxidants. All right. Just do your research, because it's important that you know certain things when people bring them to you. All right. And so I really don't be as hungry as much because I practice eating after 10 a.m. in the morning with fruits in the morning, or just drinking a cup of tea or whatever, or have my iso tea. And at lunch, if I'm going to eat something, it's going to be more by a bigger meal. And at evening, if I don't have something to eat by 3:30, 4 o'clock, or sometimes 4:30 if I'm pushing it, then I don't eat anymore. I would eat some more fruits. Okay? That's how your daily consumption should be patterned out. Anything any more, any less than a 1,200 calorie a day is pretty much overdoing it. Okay? So for me now, I'm actually cleansing my body. So while I'm cleansing, I try less as possible to put anything in it, because you can be actually shooting yourself in your leg. If you're trying to cleanse and detox, the only way you can cleanse and detox is by getting the old stuff out. Okay? And while you get the old stuff out, you're going to need some type of fruits or some type of nutrients to help feed your body back. They help nourish it back up so it can actually produce and perform. Okay? Now, the reason why when you get hungry a lot of times that you get a little lightheaded and dizzy is like is because of a lot of new oxygen is just flowing through your brain. All right? And because new oxygen is flowing through your brain in waves of your blood, you tend to get lightheaded because you're not really used to that. You're used to a lot of chemicals and toxins that flow in through your brain. All right, and cutting off the circulation, the correct amount of circulation of clean, fresh blood. Okay? So it's not because you haven't eaten or you're not eating. The reason why you feel like you're going to fall out is because the body is not really familiar with what is taking place. So you gotta practice. There are 7 days a week. At least try go 12 hours. And when you're fasting, make sure you have a lot of fruits on hand. All right. So that's just a daily tip. And for those of you that is going to be watching on the replay or the ones on Facebook, like I said, if this information was of any type of value to you and you have a question that you want to ask, be sure to personal message me, Those of you that if you like, you can leave your comment at the bottom. I'll really get to it later on. So let's have a dialogue. I'll be happy. And my friend, like you said, don't call your name, but I just hope the information somehow have helped your suspicion or your question when you ask about fasting and eating, and people can't go without food. We were designed to eat plants. We were designed to eat everything that comes from the earth. Anything different, anything that's foreign that goes into the body would damage it. Okay, the body, our immune system, our DNA, the way we were designed is more sophisticated than any computer, any thing that man can ever create, because we constantly have a fight going on inside of us. Okay, and the only way we can help our body to fight it off if we feed it the things that it needs to help produce the energy. Okay, produce the right stuff. And one more tip I would want to let you know, your sugar consumption each day, I want you to cut it down, because there was the controversy was put to rest because of all of the recent studies that were been done by heart surgeon and all that stuff, and they said it is not cholesterol the reason why people have heart disease or heart attacks anymore. They come up that it's because of sugar. All right, the high levels of sugar that we are consuming each day. We have a lot of sugar disguised in itself has a lot of other stuff within the foods that we eat. And the reason why kids are now being affected is because we are now giving them a lot of the sugary foods and stuff like that, the bad, heavy, high sodium, which is fake salt and other things, and the fake gluten. All of that add up. And what sugar does is sugar actually it builds up a defense of insulin, and it also help produce trigger off more insulin. So either ways, what happens is that it enables the body. Remember, anything that is foreign that comes in the body defense system, it builds up and it don't receive it. Okay, so everything else can just damage the body inside of it. So just keep that in mind for the snack junkies, the one who feel like they have to have something sweet or your chocolate or whatever. Overdoing it. Try cut back on the sugar. White or brown sugar is really bad. And try add some, even if you can get, and the artificial sugars or the brown sugars, all of them is the same. Okay, try use natural honey, or maybe try use nothing. Alright, so that's me for the day. Once again, this Jason, meaning healing in Greek, and I want you to be free to leave your comment, share with your followers. Okay, and that's your tip for the day. Later on today, if I have any good news. Have a good day.